I came to bring the pain.
Yeah. What's going on, people of YouTube? That way Treezy here. Welcome to chapter 13 of the It Looked Easy Enough achievement guide in Max Payne 3. Now we've got some pretty difficult challenges in this chapter, so I'm going to be as detailed as I can be about each challenge. So to kick it off, we got the 3 melee kills. The first guy is a free kill. You see, as I come up to that second guy right there, I kind of sidestepped the doorway to like keep me covered from taking too many shots before I meleeed him and the third guy, because obviously you can't use any pills, but you don't have any pills to begin with, you know what I'm saying? So that's like the little tip for that section. Now this one's quite awkward. The only problematic thing here was the soldier on the left with the helmet on. I've got 7 shots to use, so 1, 2, 3, and that third one was definitely in his head, but believe it or not, he's still not actually dead. You see there, I had to melee him, and even then he's dead, and he's still walking around like he ain't just took 2 shots to his head, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. I'd already used 3 shots right there. But besides that, you got this guy here who's also got a helmet on, but he only took the 1 shot, so I did use all 7 shots. But it's that guy who's on the left initially with the helmet on. He's the problematic guy, so just keep that in mind. But again, as you've seen, you do have the shots to spare, so I dedicate your extra shots to him. Moving forward, the difficulty tones it down a bit here with some simple blind fire kills. You only need 2, so get them out of the way straight away, and then carry on clearing out the rest of the guys in this section. Before we move outside, where we're going to mess around with some explosives against the APC vehicle with the turret on top of it. Now you need 6 explosive, well, you need to destroy 6 vehicles here with explosions. Now you would have seen, to kick it off there, I actually blew up that vehicle with normal gunfire, which still counts towards the challenge. Now the reason I did that was because in my failed attempts I was leaving the vehicle destruction until I took that enemy vehicle out first, and I just kept running out of time, or I'd start taking too much damage from the guys who come through the door, and then if I happen to have my grenade launcher out and they put me into last stand, it will pretty much game over. So that's my little tip there, is to get started early on the vehicle explosions before you carry on like you normally would and pick that rocket launcher up to take out that vehicle. Nice, very easy challenge here, 2 kills. You still have the grenade launcher anyway from the last section, and even if you used all the ammo on it at the time, there is an ammo bag to the left of where Max first takes cover in that section. With that said, because you'll have such a wonderfully equipped and loaded grenade launcher, that makes this challenge easy of prone kills, because all you're going to do is just spam about 3 grenades into that area where the guys spawn from. Easy, man. In this area I use the same technique that I use in the campaign, which is like abusing these guys as soon as they come out of the elevators. So I've already wiped out the first 4 out of that first elevator, and I've done it so quickly that it's given me enough time to get set up for those last remaining 3 guys. Job's a good one, piece of piss. Moving forward again, I had quite a nasty fail at this part because I shoot dodged too early before that guy came out the doorway, and then it was horrible. So obviously don't do what I did there. Just keep it, stay patient, wait for him to actually come through the door, shoot dodge, move into this section, and then just do your thing like you normally would. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. Personally, I wouldn't bother with the grenade launcher. I'd save it for the kind of sub-boss who appears after the standard soldiers are wiped out during this section. He comes with like a heavy machine gun, more armor than the average guy. So if you do still have grenades left at this stage, obviously spam what you've got left against the sub-boss, and then we'll move on to the next challenge. 2 kills from prone. Again, I failed quite a few times here because I kept trying to shoot dodge into my prone position coming around that corner, but it's kind of awkward if you don't measure it right, because you just hit the cover you know, land on the floor like a dick and just get wiped out. So that time around I just played it kind of calmer and just went into prawn after coming around the corner. Moving forward again, yet another tough challenge. This one had me stuck for 10 or 15 minutes because there was so much going on. But my approach this time was to get a head start on the guys as soon as I seen them. I didn't wait for the guys to come through the window. I started shooting the guys who were already in the room before the action really kicked in. Don't forget to like dual wield your weapons as well for more firepower and more, you know, pain. Moving forward, this was probably the worst part of the mission for me personally. This challenge not so bad. When you're moving along that trolley thing, whatever it was, you're laughing at all them guys standing across from your building. They're all practically free kills. Got to be really careful with that sniper though. He hits you with one shot, game over. So you know what I mean, kill him before he hits you. Now this is the part that kept stitching me up. You see how it says don't get shot. It's like, whoa, man's gone, know what I mean? And then it kept loading up and I get shot again and die. And this was like the cycle I was stuck in for a good half hour, 40 minutes or something. And then every time I'd managed to escape from the cycle, something else would go wrong, or the guy who's through the gate there to the right, he'd shoot me. So you've got to be really patient, you know what I'm saying? It's probably not going to work out the same way for you guys as it is for me in this video, because it's all going to depend on where you're positioned when the challenge kicks in, you know what I mean? The first guy you would have seen is a problem, and the guy who's in like the reception part further down is a problem. So keep those two guys in mind, and then once you've dealt with them, or the first initial guy, you can get in cover, blind fire. Is all good. It's happy days. Moving forward again, we got 5 kills. As you can see, I'm dual wielding now. I mean business. I'm pissed. It's easy to forget that guy's there in the kind of heightened, you know, the higher area of this stage. So move into the section to trigger his spawn, move back out, deal with him, move back in, take care of these 4 guys. Easy. You can also see I've got the XIII body armor on as well. Whether or not that actually makes a difference, I don't know. At the time it won't feel like it. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but screw it. Pick it up anyway from that last section where the cycle can catch you out. After you've cleared that section, before you go through the door, that's where you can pick up the armor. Might help, might not, but it doesn't hurt to pick it up. In this area we've got the 9 kills, plenty of heaviness still. The cover that I'm behind right now is your only like solid cover of this section. Obviously you can use the wood structures and the bullet targets as cover as well, but obviously that's destroyable, so don't sit behind those covers for too long. Keep it going, keep persistent, you know. Be persistent, to be consistent with your shooting and aiming and aggressiveness, you know what I mean? Keep popping out of cover, keep doing your thing. As you can see, there is still 1 guy remaining, so don't take too much time. And that last guy is not a threat anyway, because he, as most people know, he comes out that door and kind of surrenders after he's seen that the rest of his crew's been wiped out by the almighty Max Payne. Then, to finish it off, we have a surprisingly easy challenge of 4 kills without using any cover. Now, in my opinion, you'd be a fool to be, you know, using cover at that stage of the chapter anyway. You know what I'm saying? You've wiped out, what, 100+ guys by now? Adrenaline's pumping, Max Payne's on a mission. You ain't got time sitting in cover, you know what I mean? Get in that section, barge down them stairs, wipe your 4 guys out, take out the boss, challenge complete, and then we'll prepare ourselves for the final chapter. Thanks for watching, guys.